In this video, we will explain the Adjust Inventory menu, and the SKU. We use the Adjust Inventory menu when the owner wants to recount their stock, to compare what is registered in the system, with what they have in the shop. Click on Adjust Inventory to get a list of all the products in the store. You can choose a category to sort out the items or look for each item registered through the search bar, and then make the adjustments needed. This is how the items appear. First, we have the location, then the reference and the barcode, the name, the system quantity which is the amount of the item registered in the system, and the physical quantity which is the amount of stock the owner finds after their recount. If they added 3 to physical quantity, the system will let them know that the difference between the system and physical quantity is 3. If there is a difference, that means there is a mistake. The numbers should be the same. After having recounted their items and specified the physical quantity, click on Save and the physical quantity becomes the system quantity. This becomes the stock value that the owner uses when they're selling. This list can be imported and exported. Click on the Import button. You can import an Excel sheet and it will change the values that are in the system, to the ones on the Excel sheet. If you click on the Export button, you will be able to save and retrieve the file outside the system. You can look for it in the Documents folder. Double-click on the file to open it, and you can make changes if you want. If you make changes and then import it into the system, it will change the values, but that is not the case for now. Click on Save. Go back into stock. We will now work on the SKU. It manages the product's description. For example, in a clothing store, each item has many sizes, colors and other attributes. In order to use the SKU, we need to create its categories. The size and color are already created. Let's create a category for the season. The char limit is the amount of characters in the barcode. If you choose 10, you can have 10 characters. If you chose 1, your barcode can be 9. If you chose 2, your barcode can be 99. Click on Save. We have created the categories and now we have to create the values within these categories. Go into SKU values. For the seasons, write down a name such as spring, a code such as S and it shouldn't exceed 2 letters, and specify season as category. Click on Save and then on Plus. Now add the summer season, SU is the code, and then put it in season. Click on Save and then on Plus. Create winter, W, and put it in season. Click on Save. Now we have 3 seasons and here is the 4th. Create autumn, A, and put it in season. Click on Save. Now that we have created the SKU, we are going to assign them to their products. Go into Stock, and then into Products. Any item you choose will have this SKU section. If it doesn't appear on your system, go into Configurations, then into System, check the Maintain SKU box and save your changes. Restart your system when you do that. Go back into Products, and select this item. Go into the SKU section. The product has its own barcode. We are creating an SKU reference for it. When we click on Generate, it will give us the SKU reference. Now we specify that the item is for spring, we click Add SKU, we specify the quantity of the item, and we click on Add to Stock. This SKU's quantity is 3. Select the summer SKU and click on Add SKU. That's how you change the spring SKU into the summer one. Click on Clear SKU if you want to create another. Now we have one for summer and then one for spring. The one that was spring, we have changed into summer, and that is why the quantity is still 3. Select the spring SKU and add 13 to the item stock. Click on Clear SKU and then Add SKU, select winter before clicking on Add SKU, select it, and write 23 and add them as stock. When you're done, click on Print SKU, and you will get this page. You can print each SKU on its own. You're not choosing to print out multiple SKUs. Check the box next to SKU, choose the size of the label and click on Run Report for the preview. You will have the item's name, its price and its SKU. If you want to print them all at once, go to Stock, Products and select your item. In the SKU section, there's a Print All SKU button. This is where we get all the SKUs. We want 3 labels of the first one, then 10 labels of the second one, and 23 labels of the third one. We can choose the size of the label by height. Select the printer you are going to print on. Click on Print and you will have all these barcodes printed. If we want to get the SKU reports, go into Stock, then into SKU Inventory, and this is where we can know the quantity of each of our products in our stock. Now, go into Sales, and this is where you have the SKU sales. Everything that was sold from our SKU products shows up in this report.